Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Seattle, Ryan Wu. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And we're off and running in a brand new season. Now in there across the letters. Stays alive. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Foul. And that is foul. Caught it looking for the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Digging in, Larry Doby. And a foul ball. Just getting started here in Seattle. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard on the ground to short. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Just missed.
He's sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ball. That one almost got him. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill in this one, Bob Feller. What do we have on him?
He's got 4 pitches. All of them are plus pitches. But the key to his success, he's got to get ahead in the count. That way he can use those secondary pitches. Going to be a big start for him today.
Leading off, Edgar Martinez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
0-1.
Martinez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one down.
Shortstop, number 3.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Random now at the plate as she swings through strike 1. Man at first, one away. This one in the dirt, throws to second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Way out front for strike 2. Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2.
She's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten her up a little bit. Mission accomplished.
Draws the walk there.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Quick toss to first, and she's back safely. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on her, but that didn't seem to slow up her jump on the pitch at all. I think she's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and she gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Runner at second. That one ripped, but foul. Here's a 2-2. And there's
ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Rob Refsnyder in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. There's a line drive to left field. And the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo.
Inside, ball 1.
Making his first start of the year. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
No, inside.
Here's a 2-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now here is Travis Hafner.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
On a line. Oh, he can't bring it in. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. Check swing, no appeal. Ball one. Right there for a strike. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7th, second baseman Lou Boudreau.
Lou Boudreau digs in for the Guardians. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Man on second, 2 down. And that one ripped to left, and he makes the catch. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Seattle, where Mariners fans are celebrating opening day following a season where they won their division for the first time in over 20 years.
An unforgettable season for these fans. They showed up big time. They also got to watch Cal Raleigh dump home runs all over the league, while the starting rotation led baseball in ERA and innings pitched.
If they can throw like that again this year, I'd expect to see them back in the postseason. That one's upstairs, ball one. Gets under it and pops it up. Manzardo takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Kyle Seager at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
Batting ninth.
He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. Just missed.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Feller, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Next pitch inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Down. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. We'll move to the third with no score. We're celebrating opening day here in Seattle, where the Guardians lead off the third. Cleveland made the postseason last year, but it's safe to say they're hoping for a faster start this season.
Yeah, Boog, how about their run in this?
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1. Top of the third, no score. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder Grady Sizemore.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore.
Hey!
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That's in there, and the count is 2-2. Ah, that hit him.
I'm out. That ball got him right there.
Man, it's aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, Brandon, trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. And that skips in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. She held up. And that hits the top of the zone for a strike. The 2-1. Outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Raleigh gets his lead at first with nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Griffey Jr.
Here's a big power threat. Ken Griffey Jr. walked his first time.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Outside low, and that's ball one. The M's looking to strike first here on opening day. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ref Snyder in the box now. Takes strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First time up was a pop out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
On to the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Larry Doby. In the air, left field. Arozarena ranging back, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Struck out looking his first time. And a foul ball. All tied up here on opening day. Breaking ball,
Yep,
and that
got him. First base.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman
Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated
Hooked around that
hitter,
pitch on the
Travis
outside,
Hafner.
but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Travis Hafner, the next to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And the count 1-2.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The Guardians with a chance to score first. Top half of inning number 4. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Payoff pitch. And that'll
That's
load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And here is Lou Boudreau. He's 0 for 1. Liner caught at second. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
Go ahead run on base. And now it's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a quick throw to first. Arozarena dives back. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yep, that ball went out.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Arozarena on the move. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Edgar Martinez.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 2. Pitch
That's
misses,
a ball.
and it's 1-0. Rosarena, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1. Runner on the move.
That's ball 2.
Outside. Safe at second. And easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Way out front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Jones, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Popped up left side. And it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the order now. Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Ball 1.
Sizemore in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2000.
That's a
Struggled
ball.
a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 down, nobody on.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. A Rosarena in position. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Ball 2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering upstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Random, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's off the inside
ball
corner,
2.
and it's 2-1. Just missed. Swings through that high fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan under it. And there are 2 down. Should have a few more chances, but that hit streak is walking a fine line now.
Center fielder
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners. He is struck out and he is walked. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a swing and a miss.
Ball.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Larry
off for
Doby.
Cleveland, shortstop Larry Doby.
Just missed.
Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the
Up
play.
next for Cleveland, third baseman Jose
And now it's
Ramirez.
switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. First
Oh, what?
pitch just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Right there for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Down
Ball.
low, it kicks away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at first here on opening day. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line drive, that's a base hit. Junior gets it back in quickly. They hold the runner at second,
Up
so
next
another
for
base hit could
Cleveland,
get us our first run in this one.
Kyle
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Kyle Mansardo.
Hey!
There's a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Here's the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging for the pitch. They'll throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Designated hitter Travis Hafner.
Travis Hafner, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike. The Mariners have some bullpen action for the first time. Gabe Spire, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brash getting loose as well. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the sixth.
That's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two on, one out.
That's ball three.
Missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing, going around, and that's strike two. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. On the board first. It's 1-0.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's down.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. He's trying for third. Out there to center. Junior drifts towards it. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park and stepping in for the Mariners, Rob Refsnyder.
Right fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
0-2 now. That one just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. The 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Brendan Donovan will hit next. And that's off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. And that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Jones under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, left fielder,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Lou Boudreau.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ryan Wu won't go any further, and he's in line for the loss, but I think they'll be very happy with the way he threw the ball. Back after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here. Jose A. Ferrer. Ready to make his season debut. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And he pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball inside. Ball, that's too high.
Missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown,
that's out.
Good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Naylor over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Sizemore stands in now and watches strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Mariners, third baseman Kyle Seager.
Outside, that's a
Activity
ball.
in the Guardians bullpen. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Armstrong getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there, and a count 2-1.
So I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And
That's
a
ball
curve is
three.
down and in.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bob Feller will depart. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
The
Cleveland.
Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Festa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. At the plate, Josh Naylor.
If you're a
Ball
base runner,
one.
you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
1 out, man at first. Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missed.
Outside.
Tap foul at the plate. One and 2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Mariners, catcher Cal Raleigh.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The other way. Fair ball. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Random. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Pitch
That's
misses.
a ball.
Ball 1. Big spot, 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail here 1-0. Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Larry Doby. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one ripped, but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making them work out there.
And that is downstairs. And the count's full. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now, Jose Ramirez.
Hey!
The 0-1.
0-1.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. A 1-2. In the air, right field. Ref Snyder gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Manzardo. That one misses, and it's 1-0. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball 2.
Doby stands at first with 1 out. Gets a piece and stays alive. that one
Oh,
outside.
that's out.
Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner around second. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Loud
the
contact
designated
leads to the
hitter,
double.
Travis
I mean, you could
Hafner.
tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Travis Hafner digs in calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. They take the force out. What a play. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Edward Bizzardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lou Boudreau digs in for the Guardians, known for his late inning heroics. Swinging a foul straight back. The Guardians trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 8th. Strike 2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Brash warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Mariners nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Armstrong getting ready to make his season debut.
Leading off.
Here's the
for
center fielder,
Mariners.
Ken Griffey
Center
Jr.
fielder,
A walk
Ken
and a pair of
Griffey
strikeouts.
Jr.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
He was late there, strike 1.
Way off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-1. Foul ball there.
Ball, that's out.
And the 2-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And up next for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 3 in this one. 2 Winging a foul straight back.
Ball, that's out.
Armstrong, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Nope.
The Guardians up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So up next, Brendan Donovan.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's high.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Missed. Rosarena waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Next to hit, Randy Rosarena. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Out towards right center field. Sizemore has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Jones,
ball, that's outside.
The next to hit, takes outside. Catcher challenge, will take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Naylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Random. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Grady
So
Sizemore.
back to the top of the order. And up next for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore.
Hey!
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. That one misses. Ball 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw into third. He's in there. Naylor up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
On the ground. Tosses to first. He's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run blast, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The 1-0.
Yeah!
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Kyle Seager digs in now.
Kyle Seager.
Hey!
And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
The 1-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That's out to center field. Sizemore under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Mariners.
So digging in, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. That one
That's a
almost
ball.
got him. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, designated hitter.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Armstrong is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Hunter
Cleveland.
Gaddis
Number
comes on
32,
now.
And he's got a nice
Gaddis.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So last chance for the Mariners. Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. A little bit
Ball.
low. And that is ball one. Ground ball left side.
No, that's
and
foul.
it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to...
Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.